Finland is one of the safest, most amazing places you could live. From healthcare to education to quality of life, it's world class. I've lived here for 6 years and my appreciation for this country has only grown. You'd be hard-pressed to find anything better. In my view, Finland stands head and shoulders above other Nordic and Scandinavian countries, and they already rank really high in quality of life. But what makes Finland truly special isn't just the systems. It's the culture that ties it all together, a shared sense of trust, responsibility, and mutual respect. That's the glue, the foundation. Without it, all the things we love about this place start to fall apart. Culture, the source of our social norms, should be treated as one of Finland's greatest assets. Unfortunately, not everyone sees it that way. And that worries me. We've seen what happens when countries lose sight of their cultural roots.
Stockholm's suburbs were built as part of a vision of social cohesion. Now they're synonymous with gang warfare, a mounting death toll and a divided society, with consequences for both Sweden and the communities that have started a new life in places like Rinkeby.
Violent clashes.
Sweden's gang wars in a series of explosions linked to a gang war.
Det här är en svår tid för Sverige. Jag kan inte nog understryka hur allvarligt läget är. Sverige har aldrig förr sett något liknande. Inget annat land i Europa ser något liknande.
There are many here who have escaped from war and have trauma, and now they experience almost the same thing here, so it's really sad.
Violence here has been building up for the past decade. Until recently, only gang members were targeted. Now it's their friends and families being killed, and innocent neighbours, in both shootings and bombings.
And here in Finland, many political parties treat this as a side issue or ignore it completely. Some are even willing to accept value systems that clash with Finnish norms so long as they tick the box of multiculturalism or help the labour market with cheap labour. But here's the thing, I'm a foreigner too, and everything I love about Finland, the safety, the honesty, the beauty, comes directly from its Finnishness. I don't want this country to become something it's not. If you are enjoying this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to reach 10,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year. So what is culture really? And why is it so important? Let's break it down. Culture is a bit like personal identity, but shared. Just like you remember who you were, who you are, and who you want to become, a country does too. It's shaped by memory through language, education, faith, conflict, history, all the things that build continuity between generations. When people share that story, that memory, they also share expectations. You know how people around you are likely to act, and that builds trust. It creates social cohesion, predictability, stability, and that's what culture does. It keeps the wheels of society turning smoothly with less friction. When I first moved to Finland, I used to laugh at people waiting at red traffic lights, even on empty streets in the middle of the night. It seemed overly cautious, a bit silly even, but now I see things completely differently. You see, order is built on the little things. That kind of consistency, even when no one is watching, says something deeper. It's not just about traffic laws, it's about shared values, trust, discipline. I'll never forget the first time I dropped my wallet at a bar club one evening when I first moved here.
So the other day I went out with some friends, we went to a bar, had a couple drinks. It was nothing hectic. I got home only to find that I didn't have my wallet on me. I'm from South Africa, and South Africa is an incredible country, absolutely beautiful, but you don't drop your wallet. Ever. I thought my wallet was gone forever. Then the next day I decided that I should just perhaps go back to the bar and check to see if someone at least just took the money and left the wallet. Anyway, I got to the bar and I spoke to the barman. I told him that,
"Yo man, I might have dropped my wallet here last night."
And he was like,
"Hold on one moment."
He comes back with my wallet. Do you know how crazy that is for me? That sort of stuff never happens where I'm from. I took my wallet with trembling hands. I opened it up and lo and behold, my money was still in my wallet. Bloody incredible. No one had taken anything out my wallet, so I'm absolutely blown away by this. Good one on you, Finland. Yes.
That was one of the first stories I ever told about Finland on this channel. It felt like I had stepped into an entirely different reality because where I'm from, that doesn't happen very often. But here, it's almost normal. And that's not an accident. That's culture. And no, this doesn't mean multiculturalism is bad. Throughout history, societies have borrowed, exchanged, and grown through interaction. The real challenge is learning how to add something new without breaking the wheel. Because when cracks start to form through mistrust and division and cultural conflict, national identity suffers, and so does unity. As someone who grew up in South Africa, I can tell you this. What Finland has is special. And yeah, I love Finland. This country has changed my life and I'm so grateful. But I don't just love what it's done for me, I love it for what it is. Finland is unique, quiet, honest, and everything I love about it comes from its culture. I'll never be ashamed of saying that, and I'll never stop standing up for it. Yes, let's definitely talk about the big issues, the economy, housing, education, safety, discrimination, and let's find solutions. But none of it matters if Finland loses itself in the process. In our pursuit for fairness, we can't forget who we are. That's not racism, that's not hate, that's love. And that's honesty. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. Until next time, be blessed. Ciao.